Hey guys, it's Maite. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the one thing you need, just one, to manage your home. This is the one piece of advice if I could give to anybody to instantly change their home management game, run their home more efficiently, this would be it. On this channel, I make homemaking and home management content, so if that's something that sounds interesting to you, definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. So the one thing you need in your home is a one thing. Now, let me explain that a little bit better for you guys so you can understand what I mean. You need one thing that you do every single day, rain or shine, that sets you up for success in your home. It can literally be anything. It doesn't matter. It can be as small or as big as you want it to be, but it has to be one thing and you have to stick to it every day. So I'm going to give you guys an example of what my one thing is, and then I'm going to explain why this concept is so important. So the one thing that I do every single day, rain or shine, doesn't matter what day it is, how busy I am, or what's going on that day, I clean my kitchen spotless every single night. Any dishes that have to be hand washed are put away. The dishwasher is set and running. All of the countertops are completely wiped off and clean. The high chair is wiped down completely. The floors are swept. I mean, you could literally eat off my floor every single day in my kitchen at night. I cannot sleep without doing this one major task, but it makes my life so much easier the next day. 3 reasons why this makes sense for that task to be my one thing. One, it just makes me really, really happy to wake up to a clean kitchen every morning, and it just puts me in a great mood. I'm already not a morning person, so waking up to dirty dishes would just put me in the worst mood humanly possible to wake up to a sink of dirty dishes and things everywhere. The second reason why it makes sense for cleaning my kitchen to be my one thing is that I spend probably 99.9% of my time in this room. 3 meals a day, snacks, my toddler. I am constantly in here all the time. My little office desk is around the corner of the kitchen as well. And so there's literally not a point in the day where I'm not in the kitchen. If this kitchen was a mess all the time, I would hate to be in here. When people do come through our house, they come through the kitchen as well. So if this room is picked up, pretty much the entire house is picked up, in my opinion, because that is how much time I spend in this kitchen. The third reason is that I can cook so much more quickly when everything is clean and ready to go. I don't have to wash all of yesterday's dishes or dishes from the night before I make breakfast, or dishes from, breakfast so I can make lunch. It makes going from breakfast, lunch to dinner so much easier, and I can instantly take stock of the things I have in my kitchen much easier. So if the pantry is pretty organized, if the fridge is pretty organized as well, then I can quickly look and see what I have. I can put that on my grocery list. I can make meal plans much more easily. So it really does help me out in a lot of different ways. So much so that it really doesn't matter if anything else in my house gets done, because this is the most important task that will move the needle. And I've already identified that this is the one ball I cannot drop, because if I do, I know it's complete and utter chaos and I'm just going to be in catch-up mode and it's going to just be a disaster. So why is having a one thing so important? The first reason is that it keeps you consistent. If you can consistently do one thing every day and just focus on doing that one thing every day, eventually it will be much easier to be consistent doing other things and other tasks that may need to be done every day. So if you're having trouble with being consistent in your homemaking or in your home management, starting out with trying to do one thing every day is going to make your life so much easier than trying to do everything every day, because you're just going to get so overwhelmed. So practicing being consistent with yourself, once you've proven to yourself that you can be consistent, it's so much easier to add other things onto your plate. The second reason it's so important to have a one thing is that it creates a ton of momentum. hardly any of us, myself included, want to get up from the couch to do 20 things on our list, but if we can get up to do one of the things on our list, usually 9 out of 10 times we're like, okay, well, I'm already here, I accomplished this one thing, I'm feeling good, I might as well do this other thing that I have to do on my list. And once you have that momentum going and the ball is rolling, it's much easier to get those other things done on your list. So it makes you feel good about yourself for crossing that thing off, but it also gives you that little push to do some of the other tasks that you may not want to do. The third reason this concept is so important is that it helps give us grace. If we can just get that one thing done, we don't feel terrible about ourselves if the entire day got completely derailed for whatever reason. It does happen. And so if we can just say, listen, like, I got this one thing done, so the day wasn't a total dumpster fire, and I can still pat myself on the back for that. So it helps give you grace, because if you can get that one thing done, but maybe you didn't get all of these other things done that you needed to do, at least you're able to keep a base level of control over your home and give yourself a little bit of grace. So how do you go about choosing the one thing that works for you? So my 2 pieces of advice for this would be the following, because this is going to be different for everybody. The first is that it should be something that's going to actually make your life easier, that the future you is going to be very happy that you did, and something that's going to save you time in some way. So an example of this could be packing lunches, packing backpacks, and making sure, coats and shoes are ready to go, because that's going to buy you 30 minutes in the morning, and your mornings are chaos trying to get your kids out the door to school. Things like that. So try to put other things that might not move the needle or save you time in another category. Try for your one thing to really help future you out in some way. The second piece of advice I would give is try for this not to be a task that you absolutely hate doing. Even if that task is something that you should be doing every day. For example, I know I bring up the laundry routine, but let's say you're someone who you think doing laundry every day is really going to help you out because you have a family of 10 and you just have to do laundry every single day. If you absolutely hate doing laundry, don't make that your one thing, because it's going to be so much more difficult to actually follow through and do that every day, because it's just a task you hate doing. So try to avoid the tasks you absolutely hate and add those in after you already have built up a routine off of something that is a little bit more appealing for you to do. I hope you guys found this one piece of advice really helpful. If you did, like this video and comment down below if you're gonna start doing this in your house, or what your one thing is. I'm really interested to know what other people do on a daily basis, because I know I have my thing. I wanna really know what you guys do on a daily basis in your homes as well. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe before you leave, and as always, I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.